Have you ever felt like the universe is trying to communicate with you? Repeating numbers, unexpected encounters, or subtle messages may be more than coincidences. They are signs from the universe. In this video, we'll explore how to recognize these signs and use them to align your life with your soul's mission. You'll learn to see the world through a completely new lens, where every detail could carry a message meant just for you. Let's dive in. Have you ever stopped to consider how small events in your daily life might carry powerful messages? Imagine you're contemplating a major life change, and suddenly you hear a song that seems to address exactly how you're feeling. Or perhaps you see a phrase on a billboard that reflects your innermost doubt. These occurrences, known as synchronicities, are more common than we realize and can serve as valuable guides on our journey. In the fast-paced rhythm of modern life, we often overlook these moments, dismissing them as mere coincidences. We're so focused on our daily tasks that we forget to pay attention to the details around us. Yet these details might be the most important messages we're receiving, especially when we feel lost or are searching for purpose. The universe doesn't shout, it whispers. And those whispers appear in the subtlest forms, waiting for us to notice. The connection between these signs and our soul's mission is something many spiritual traditions acknowledge. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, Mayans, and indigenous peoples believed that nature and the events surrounding them carried divine messages. They interpreted the movement of stars, weather patterns, or even animal behavior as forms of communication from the universe. Although we live in modern times, these principles still apply. The universe continues to communicate. We simply need to relearn its language. It's also essential to remember that signs from the universe don't always appear in spectacular ways. They can emerge in the simplest things: a conversation with a stranger, a butterfly landing nearby, or even in something as routine as picking up a book. The key is being present and attentive to what's happening around you. When you begin to observe with greater care, the signs become clearer and more frequent, as though the universe has been waiting for you to notice. So what do these signs have in common? They always appear at the right moment, bringing clarity or confirmation for important decisions. When you start paying attention, you'll realize the universe is constantly aligning with your energy, guiding you toward a greater purpose. Now that we've understood the importance of connecting to the signs and the world around us, let's delve deeper into what these signs are and how they manifest in our lives. Signs from the universe are subtle messages that appear throughout our lives, guiding us toward what truly matters. These signs can take various forms: a strong intuition, repeated events, or even inexplicable sensations. They are not mere coincidences, but rather guides helping us align our choices with a greater purpose. By paying attention to them, we can unlock a deeper understanding of our soul's mission. To comprehend these signs, we first need to understand the universe's language. It doesn't use words as we do, but communicates through symbols, emotions, and patterns. For example, repeatedly seeing a particular number could be a message about something requiring your attention. An animal crossing your path unexpectedly might symbolize an important quality or message. Even simple occurrences like finding a coin on the ground or hearing a specific song at a decisive moment can be signs that the universe is trying to capture your attention. Many cultures and spiritual traditions acknowledge the existence of these messages. Ancient Greeks believed in divine interventions through omens. Indigenous peoples revered animal behavior and natural patterns as forms of divine communication. Modern numerology suggests specific meanings for number sequences, and dreams are often interpreted as portals to spiritual messages. While the methods vary, the essence remains the same. The universe is in constant dialogue with us. One key point is that these signs often appear more frequently when we are emotionally open or going through transitions. During challenges or while seeking answers, our minds and hearts are more receptive, allowing these messages to become more evident. However, it's essential to be present and attentive, as these messages are usually subtle and easy to overlook. A practical example of this is synchronicity, a concept introduced by psychologist Carl Jung. He described synchronicity as events that, while seemingly unrelated, hold deep meaning for the person experiencing them. Imagine you're contemplating a career change, and on the same day, someone mentions the exact field you're considering. Or perhaps you stumble upon an article that answers your questions directly. These events are more than mere chance. They are signs. It's also important to recognize that signs don't always come with ready-made answers. Often, they serve as prompts to help us reflect on what we truly want or need. For instance, you might dream about a long and challenging journey. This could be a sign that you're about to embark on a phase of growth and learning in your life. By acknowledging these signs, you gain a unique opportunity to align with your soul's mission and walk the path that is truly yours. Now that we understand what signs from the universe are, let's explore the most common types of these signs and how to identify them in practice. The universe communicates with us in many ways, and understanding these types of signs is essential for recognizing the messages being sent to you. These signs don't appear randomly. Each has a specific meaning and a direct connection to the moment you're living. Below, we explore the most common types of signs and how to recognize them in your daily life. Synchronicities. Synchronicity occurs when seemingly unrelated events align in a meaningful way. A classic example might be thinking about someone and then receiving a call from them. Or perhaps you're considering a big life change, and the same day, you read something or watch a movie that directly addresses your thoughts. These moments aren't mere coincidences. They're ways the universe aligns events to catch your attention. How to identify. Pay attention when something unusual happens more than once or feels like it couldn't be random. Repeated numbers. Have you ever looked at the clock and seen 1111 multiple times? Or noticed sequences like 222 or 555 on license plates, receipts, or addresses? These are known as angel numbers and carry deep spiritual meanings. Each sequence has a specific message. For instance, 111 often signals new beginnings, while 555 indicates significant changes are coming. How to identify? Look for recurring number patterns during significant or repetitive moments in your daily life. Messages in dreams. Dreams are a powerful way the universe communicates. During sleep, the conscious mind relaxes, allowing deeper messages and symbols to surface. You might dream of a person, situation, or object that represents something greater in your life. For instance, dreaming of water might symbolize deep emotions or transformations. How to identify? Keep a dream journal and write down what you remember upon waking. Over time, recurring themes or patterns may emerge. Animals as messengers. In nature, animals often act as spiritual messengers. If an animal appears repeatedly or at a significant moment, it may carry a message. For example, seeing a butterfly might symbolize transformation, while a bird could represent freedom or renewal. How to identify? Notice unusual animal behavior around you or the frequency with which specific animals cross your path. Strong intuitions and emotions. Not all signs come from external sources. Sometimes a strong feeling that something is right or wrong can be a clear sign from the universe. These intuitions shouldn't be ignored, as they often stem from your subconscious, which has already picked up on messages you may not have consciously noticed. How to identify? Pay attention to your first emotional or physical reaction to a situation, messages in words or songs. Have you ever heard a song that seemed to speak directly to your situation? Or read a phrase that felt like it was written for the exact moment you're living? Words, whether spoken, written, or sung, can be powerful tools the universe uses to communicate. How to identify? Reflect on recurring phrases or lyrics you encounter, especially if they appear in different contexts or at significant moments. Obstacles or detours. Not all signs from the universe are positive in the traditional sense. Sometimes a blocked path or a failed plan is a sign that you need to reconsider your direction. These obstacles often serve as opportunities in disguise, redirecting you towards something greater. How to identify? Think about what the obstacle might be teaching you or where it could be redirecting your focus. Objects that catch your attention. Certain objects might seem to call out to you at specific times. A book falling off a shelf, a coin on the ground, or an unexpected gift might carry symbolic messages or act as triggers for important reflections. How to identify? Notice when objects seem to stand out or appear unexpectedly in your life. As you start to identify these different types of signs, it's essential to keep an open mind and record your experiences. Often, patterns begin to emerge as you become more conscious of these messages. Over time, they will start to make more sense, clearly guiding your choices. Now that you're familiar with the most common types of signs, the next step is learning how to interpret them and apply their messages to your life. Recognizing a sign is just the beginning. The real transformation comes when you act on what the universe is trying to communicate. Recognizing signs from the universe is just the first step. The true power of these signs lies in your ability to interpret them, and more importantly, use them to make decisions and take actions aligned with your life's purpose. Interpreting these signs isn't solely about logic. It also requires intuition and deep reflection. The first step in interpretation is to reflect on the context in which the sign appeared. Ask yourself, what was I thinking or feeling when this happened? Often, signs appear during moments of doubt or transition, acting as indirect answers to your inner questions. For instance, if you're feeling lost and start noticing repeating numbers like 444, which symbolize protection and stability, the universe might be reminding you that you're safe and on the right path. Another essential practice is keeping a journal to record the signs you notice over time. Writing down the numbers, words, or events that catch your attention helps create a map of patterns. These patterns can reveal broader messages that you might not notice in isolation. For example, if you repeatedly see a particular animal in your dreams or daily life, your journal can help you connect it to a larger meaning. Beyond documenting, trust your intuition when interpreting signs. The meanings won't always be obvious or follow a strict logical path. Often, your heart already knows the answer before your mind can rationalize it. That's why it's crucial to listen to what your intuition is telling you about a specific sign. However, interpretation alone isn't enough. A sign only becomes useful when you transform it into action. If a sign indicates it's time for a change, take the first step, no matter how small. This might mean starting a project you've been putting off, exploring a new career path, or even letting go of something that no longer aligns with you. The universe is guiding you, but it's up to you to move in the indicated direction. Lastly, practice patience and trust in the process. Not all signs will have an immediate meaning. Some may serve as subtle reminders that you're on the right track, while others will only make sense with time. A sign that seems confusing now might reveal its purpose months or even years later. Now that you understand how to interpret and apply the signs, let's explore the transformative benefits of following these messages in your life. Following the universe's signs is like activating an internal guide that constantly directs you to where you're meant to be. When you begin to recognize and interpret these messages, a profound transformation takes place. You start living with greater clarity, confidence, and purpose. But what are the practical benefits of paying attention to these signs and acting on them? The first major benefit is increased clarity and intuition. Recognizing the universe's signs actually strengthens your connection with your intuition. This clarity enables you to make decisions that are more aligned with what truly matters to you. For example, when you notice patterns or synchronicities during critical moments, you feel more confident about pursuing a path, even if it seems challenging at first. Another significant impact is the feeling of being on the right path. Doubts and fears often lead us to question our choices. Signs serve as reminders that you're not alone and that there's a greater purpose guiding your actions. This sense of alignment brings peace and confidence, even during the toughest times. Additionally, following signs can lead to unexpected opportunities and meaningful connections. For instance, by paying attention to what seems like a casual encounter, you might discover a new friendship, a mentor, or even a career opportunity. These moments aren't coincidences. They're part of a larger plan that unfolds when you stay attentive and open. A powerful benefit is the deepening of self-awareness and spirituality. Recognizing signs helps you better understand who you are, your values, and what you truly desire. This practice fosters a stronger connection with the universe, the divine, or something greater, depending on your personal beliefs. By following signs, you strengthen your trust in life's natural flow, allowing things to unfold more harmoniously. Challenges will still arise, but you'll be better equipped to face them, knowing that everything is part of a journey leading you toward your purpose. The universe's signs are all around us, waiting for us to be ready to notice them. Every coincidence, intuition, and pattern you perceive isn't random. These small details are like silent compasses, pointing to the path that resonates most with your essence and soul's mission. By learning to recognize, interpret, and follow these signs, you unlock a new level of awareness where everything begins to make deeper sense. Now it's your turn. Pay attention to what's happening around you. What is the universe trying to show you at this moment? Don't ignore that repeating number, that perfectly timed conversation, or that persistent feeling you can't quite explain. Start recording these signs. Trust your intuition and take the first steps to align your life with what truly matters. If you've ever had a remarkable experience with signs from the universe, share it in the comments. Your story could inspire others. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more content like this. Thank you for watching, and remember, the universe is always by your side, guiding your steps.